4:20 p.m. Hard telling how well this will come out. And I got to be very careful because I don't have my protector case on my phone because my phone's been getting very hot while uploading content. But we have, let me kind of dim this down if we can. Okay, we have these, well, I just let the site speak for itself, okay? Maybe I have to dim this down all the way. Oh, this phone is very slippery without that case on it. Okay, now take notice of this and take notice of this. Okay? Having a very hard time operating my phone because my fingers keep touching the screen. We'll try this one more time just so we're on the safe side of things. Can we see what is? Okay. Now, let's go ahead and spin around. And we could, well, I was going to say we could wait for something to fly by, and I don't know if I caught that bird going right over my head. But they, you know, I don't know what it is about why that is occurring anymore pertaining to these birds. Yeah. Maybe my connections are getting just a little too strong these days. Okay, and once again, I have a wow, is this sun ever so hot. Whew. Yeah, I've been containing myself inside today. Okay, so there's what I have to show. Yes, there's been continuous flyovers kicking off, but I have been ignoring them. And then I come out to see, yeah. Alright. We'll leave off with that. And end it right here. You know, 4:35 p.m. and I had just a uncanny feeling to step out here for some unknown reason, and I guess that reason has now become quite evident. I'm coming on down here to look at my dragon back here. I don't know if it's still taking on the appearance of such, but yeah, so okay, yeah, check this out. Oh, where are we at here? Okay, so yeah, he's coming on down through here. Where am I at? Doggone. Okay, we'll show all this. Okay, and it just, yeah, appears as though it started like right over my head to where he kicked on the sprayers. All right, and then coming back here. Uh, yeah, there we go. I had to shield my eyes from the glare. No, not the sunshine, but the glare. Big difference, people. Just like sunshine versus moon glow. Big difference. Okay, as that is coming out from behind this cloud here, which, yeah, I don't know. Can we see the cutoff line here? Okay. We have like a distinct cutoff line between this and then what we have over here. And that cutoff line is right here at the end of this trail, okay? And then of course, shoom, and look at this. Look at the course maneuver change that he did here. And all this is fading rather quickly, and I can't see what I'm recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, damn it. There's too much glare to where I can't see where I'm aiming or anything, but he's headed off back in this direction, and he made quite the flight alteration to his flight course, or whatever. I'm just getting irritated by the factor of being out here recording and recording under this. Okay, but here we go. And we are, you know, headed towards that 5 o'clock hour time frame. Yeah. Where the hell you at? Yeah, I'm getting slightly disgruntled, okay? Because once again, I feel this is being purposely, there we go, orchestrated in order to, you know, hide things rather than the narrative of reflecting sunlight and all that. Because after all, this so-called sunlight certainly has quite the artificial LED appearance to it. I guess I'm zoomed in all the way on this perpetrator invading our skies, right? And okay, so this just popped in my head. So have we heard of any backlash against the banning of this type of activity taking place over certain states? Has there been any, you know, anyone crying out and saying, no, 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 well, you know, we're going to fight against this, you know, because it's our rights to do this, to spray the skies. Has anybody come out like that? Yeah. Things that make you go, right? Come on. Yeah, screw it. Was it blurred out? I guess it's blurred out. Yeah, it looks like it's blurred out. But that can't be helped anymore. Well, he's got a nice double rows kicking off here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't even see it. And oh yeah. Where in the hell you at? I can't see nothing, people. Okay, I think I'm getting them now. who cares? But yeah, it's dispersing rather quick, so dispersible agents being used, or dissolvable, that, yeah, leaves behind just little telltale evidences because the poorly mixed components. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. These are my narratives. Nobody's been able to come out and refute these narratives, right? I think my phone might be getting hot because my screen, yeah, I'm going to have to end this. Yeah, I can't see what I'm recording, nothing. Okay, yeah, we will end it. Oh, yeah, we will be back once again at some given point. Where is it? Where is it? Man, I'm like way over there. I can't see. Yeah, see that little is still sticking around. But yeah, all the rest faded away. Okay, that's enough. Alright, 5:05 p.m. Just a quick observation here pertaining to the movement of these clouds. They are moving once again in a northeasterly fashion. Today, just a little bit more north than east. Alright, and then we have the remainder of something up here. Okay, yeah, just a little bit of leftovers. But otherwise, and I'm not even going to dim the lighting. This is what we have to the east, swinging overhead over the rooftop here, and to the north. Okay, and then continuing this way, we have the greater light, and then we will go ahead and yeah, probably blur out, but it's what we have as we go to the west. And then back in here, that is what it looks like. And let's oh, about right here real quick. Oh, come on. This does not want to focus, does it? Well, we'll give it a shot anyways. Coming up here. Maybe we can. And I've already been out to the feeding grounds and back. Seen a couple of new face, or one new face. That was more pointed. A lot of pointed structures. Yeah. Okay. I am headed in. And I'll be headed back out relatively soon, I imagine. Hang tight for more. 5:45 p.m. Stepped out here, I've been looking around a little bit. And, well, we are going to go in at that 2.7 times zoom. and dim this down. And wow, yeah, someplace up in here is that greater light. Okay, and wow, complete white out. Okay, is it right around here? Well, if I am, okay, yeah, it's got to be right in here because I'm getting the lens flare, and that's my indicator. Okay. Anyway, it looks like we're getting some colorations kicking off around some of this, but I you know, I really don't want to bring this to the table. But there's many times to when I look up and I'm seeing things, okay? That, I don't know, are kind of confusing to the mind pertaining to the sharpness of angles, you know, okay, I'm just gonna come right down to the nutshell. Do you happen to remember that quote from Hillary Clinton? And I can't even paraphrase it because I don't know, I can't remember it right offhand, but in the reference is something about the million cracks, and you know, something about the million cracks coming down, or you know, something like that. I don't know why that kind of popped into my head. For some reason, I don't know, felt like sharing that thought. Or telling what we might be getting here, 'cause it's just complete whiteout for me, and I'm just guesstimating once again. Let's go ahead and it's kind of neat looking back in here if I can actually capture this too. Yeah, right in here. I kind of stuck out like like a goddess on a Capitol building. And yeah. And it seems as though our flyover activity has ceased, at least for the time being. And so my recording will also cease for the time being. 6:35 p.m. I was going to record just a few minutes back over what had come across, and I actually had like the front line of it right over my head. But as I stepped out here, well, my attention was diverted as Wolf was needing to have a conversation with me out in the woods. And I learned a couple of things. Yeah, quite interesting. But anyway, so this stuff here is carrying moisture, as while I was out in the woods, or yeah, whether ingress, egress, or otherwise, I was feeling sporadic drops. And you might be able to see that there is like a line right here with all this. And then now, okay, all right, there we go. Is this what we need to be seeing right here? Because like a streamer right here, or past one, well, because those do seem to catch the light, right? And they appear very bright white, right? Kind of like so-called cloud formations. Oh, but it's just water vapor. That's right. So it's all the same. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. The wind's picking up. Oh yeah. It's looking kind of nifty back here. Oh, we got something. Yeah. How well this will even pick up? Who knows? That's why I got to keep going into the trees here for readjustment. Let's see if I can focus in on this again. Yeah, probably not picking up very well, but I guess that's to be determined upon review. And then again, after editing, and now I'm just rambling. Yeah, this all looks very strange back in here. There's no sense in me dimming the lighting. Maybe we are picking this up. What I'm seeing here just doesn't quite make much sense. We'll keep our fingers crossed that it's visible. I think I'm seeing it in my screen. Could probably try to add a little darkness to it there. Oh yeah, that might be one of my so-called friends hiding back there. Alright, that could be. And okay, so we do have aircraft that continually are flying overhead. Once again, it's basically the no-see 'em because gee, I wonder why. But I can hear them currently up overhead. And no, I have no clue nor idea of any future forecasts of the weather. So yeah. Okay, so anyways, we're going to end this. I'm seeing things that I could zoom in on, but no. As it is taking ungodly long to post content, and the reason being is, as you might be able to hear in the background, the racetrack. And whenever that is going hard and heavy down there, whatever connections and whatnot that they're using blocks out reception frequencies, and so yeah, or transmission frequencies, signals, whatever. and so therefore it takes forever to post anything, or to get signals. Boy, if this doesn't look like rain. Oh yeah. Well, I guess we'll end it here, and if this does turn out to be the ending, then so be it. And here comes another aircraft. Okay. Well, that doesn't look just. Yeah, I'm sorry. We gotta check this out here. Oh, all right. Now it's falling apart there. Very crazy looking. But that's always that dragon. Okay, we'll end it here, and if it does turn out to be the actual ending, then we'll see you later. But once again, one never knows when it comes to this channel and its content or its continuing content. So, if anything, we'll meet again on this flip side. Well, 7:30 p.m. I had a funny feeling once again, so I thought I'd step out. I've been standing here for approximately 2 minutes, and well, there is like these little droplets of moisture coming down. Yeah, and might even start becoming a little apparent on railing here. Right now it's just very fine droplets. But we've also had one of those Whistler jets that flew by, not overhead. It was audible but at a distance. And there's been others that has been flying overhead. But of course, nothing to be seen. And if so, it probably would be very difficult. So basically, all in all, all the signs that pointed to so-called precipitation, well, it's happened. I had a little bit of sprinklage this morning, a little bit of sprinklage right now. Of course, it's not affecting the racetrack, at least not yet. But there is more droppage or fallout. Realize I was still zoomed in as what I was. Okay. So yeah. We try this. Oh, did it? Oh, still in there. Okay. See a little bit of. See here. Yeah. Once again, northeast movement. All moving your way. So we're just getting a little light fallout. Wow, I can just imagine what those to the northeast will be experiencing. Alright, before I really start to lose it, we'll end it right here. And take care. And we'll meet up once again back here on this flip side. 7:50 p.m. Now I can end today's recordings. Even if this was the light, if this was to stop and end altogether, because it does appear as though it could. I don't think I'm going to record anymore. Although the uploading process at this given point in time might be much better because this has stopped the racetrack. And stepping back in here. Yep. Yeah, at this given point in time, I really don't care what happens after this. And I have nothing to add. Oh, it's coming down a little bit heavier now. Coming on pretty good, aren't they? Oh hey, I can hear an aircraft flying overhead. Yeah. Of course, with air conditioner or air conditioning unit running next door, blocks out a lot of sounds that I would rather like to pick up. But I have no control over that, so it is what it is. Oh man, yeah. Well, good God, we got some crazy looking stuff. See, this is already ending. There'll be those further on down the road that gets the heavier stuff, I do imagine. And yeah, that is getting brighter out here. And what is this up here? Where we got this? Come on. Right up here. Okay, yeah. Okay, this. Yeah, there's a spherical object up in here. Nice round spherical object. Probably doesn't help any. Yeah, probably didn't catch it at all. Interesting. Seeing all kinds of weird stuff. And them dark clouds. Is that Jay? Might be. Okay, we got us an aircraft flying over once again. Yeah. I don't know if that's Jay up there or not, but. Probably turn out to be a really crappy recording, but just clouds. Yeah, go ahead, step out here real quick. Just so we can see more clouds. And that's all, folks. Have a great one. I got water dripping off my phone. We'll see you next time back here on this flip side.